It's one of the diplomatic cables from the US Embassy in London is about the Chagos Islands. The Chagos Islands was the scene of perhaps the last great imperial atrocity of the British, when in 1972 the entire population was ethnically cleansed from the island at gunpoint, and their animals and pets were shot and left behind. The population were forced onto a steamer, sailed to Mauritius, and literally dumped on the shore. The entire population.
Let's turn to Mauritius. The government there is sending a boat to the disputed Chagos Islands in the Indian Ocean. Now, the boat, which is to conduct scientific research, is also carrying a group of elderly island residents who were forced by Britain to leave their homes on Chagos half a century ago.
They, of course, survived on the islands largely by fishing and a little agriculture. They were ethnically cleansed in order to remove the population and prepare the way for a huge nuclear weapon-armed United States military base, which is still there on Diego Garcia. And later on, that United States military base was used as a key destination for extraordinary rendition and torture in the so-called War on Terror. The British government was concerned that the islanders were going to the European Court of Human Rights, were lobbying hard in the British Parliament, were gaining traction in British media and public opinion against their ethnic cleansing, and they may win the right to return.
The Chagossians here in the UK have spent years trying and failing to get the right to return to what they call their rightful home. But at the same time, many feel they're being doubly punished by a legal situation which keeps them and their families apart.
But of course, if they were not allowed to fish, it would not be practical for them to return. They would not be able to make a living. So the idea was for Britain to declare its only marine protected zone, where no fishing is allowed, around the Chagos Islands, pretending to be an environmental measure, but actually to stop the islanders from ever returning.
I was born on Diego Garcia. You can't offer the US government my place of birth without my consent.
This telegram means so much to me because it's yet another example where WikiLeaks proves the truth of what is happening, proves how bad governments are, and here they're caught red-handed, explaining to the Americans that the purpose of this is to stop the islanders going back and that it will not in any way impinge on the use of the nuclear and torture defence base. It's a fascinating telegram, but I do advise you to read it because it is disgusting. Ethnic cleansing, genocide, lying to the public, greenwashing, and racism, all rolled up in one nice little package. Thank you.